Hi guys, right now I'm at Canada Place. I'm here for the Veg Expo. Huge lineup. It's better you buy the tickets online.
You guys are crushing it. Dude, once again, congratulations to Vancouver. This is really amazing. I go around the world and really Vancouver, and I know Toronto has the biggest veg fest in the entire, I think the entire country, all of the Americas, maybe even Europe, like 40,000. So congratulations, Canada. I mean, it's really, really amazing, inspiring. So with that being said, I'm not going to be talking about those facts and those statistics because you already know this. What we're going to talk about is that next level. And now that we know the facts, now that you know the information, what are we going to do with it? So we're not going to talk about the facts. You know what's the impacts of our culture. And what do you need there? And you know, the correlation between Lyme disease. So, what we're going to talk about is this guy, this girl on Earth.
Number 6, finally, be a happy vegan. Because no one likes the preachy, angry vegan. And that's sometimes how we get our bad reputation, right? Like, maybe, and I totally understand why, because in the beginning, it's super overwhelming. That's why I started Hooked on Plants, because I didn't want to tell everybody to do something that I wasn't totally sure about yet. I didn't have all the facts down, but I was so passionate about it. Like, no animals anymore. But just be your awesome self and eat plant-based foods and be energized and, you know, focus on the positive things and all the cool restaurants and products popping up and tell people about it in a fun way. And don't guilt people into doing it. Just make sure that you're living your own life and eventually you'll attract that curiosity and that awesome attention and excitement eventually. Whether it be your family or your friends, they'll finally eventually come to you and be like, what are you doing? Looks cool. And also there's so much to be excited for. 6% of Americans now say they're vegan. That's in comparison to 1% in 2014. That's a big jump. And vegan alternatives now make up 40% of the dairy market. And that's because we're demanding it. So it's all about profit, and the more that we demand this food and this amazing food that we have in this room right now, the more they're going to bring it to us. And the demand, by the way, has increased 987% in the last year for vegan food. So that's huge. So plant-based living is on the rise, and I'm just so excited to see everybody here in this room. I think it's the biggest event they've ever had, and it's going to continue to grow.
My story. You might be surprised to learn that when I first went vegan, I was completely and utterly bummed about it. I didn't want to be vegan at all. It was not appealing to me. Vegans were weird. They were lacking in protein. Not cool. I grew up in a family of foodies, chefs, butchers, and hunters. There's literally animal heads on my parents' walls. I loved cheese. I loved rare steaks. I was like meat eater all the way. Never going vegan. You guys are crazy. My hopings can change. So one fine day, about 5.5 years ago, I was feeling a little bit chubby. I was like, oh, I'm a little bit healthy. It was just getting into Christmas time, and so I'm like, I'm gonna try to be healthy here. I turned on Netflix. I saw a documentary called Vegated. Has anyone seen that? Yeah. So I thought it was about vegetables, and I was like, great, I'm gonna learn all about vegetables. I'm gonna be so much healthier. But of course, it was about vegans, and it taught me that vegans actually make a lot of sense, and I probably should try to be vegan. So the very next day, I was like, all right, if I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna try it all the way. So I woke up, I cleaned out my entire kitchen, I got rid of all the animal products, and I started my vegan life.
The first ever vegan World Naturals Bikini Pro.
So I am Samantha Shortney of JackedOnTheBeanstalk.com, and I'm really excited
feel guilty, and then you'll hire me to coach you. DoctorOnTheBeanstalk.com. Did you guys get that? Oh, and by the way, just a little plug here. I actually trained somebody in 2015 who entered bodybuilding.com's 12-week transformation challenge, and she beat out 345,000 people worldwide, went vegan for this 12 weeks, and won $200,000, and I met her at Veg Expo! How awesome is that? So yeah, I will always hold a special place in my heart for Veg Expo, and I'm really happy to be here for the 5th year in a row, and introducing some awesome plant-powered people. First up is Ravi Bogan! Look at this sexy face. Ravi has been vegan for 2 years, and he is currently prepping for a men's physique show in August. He is as meatless meathead as it gets. What a babe. You can follow him online at vgains online on Instagram. And Ravi, what are your supplement recommendations for anybody looking to build muscle or lean down on a vegan diet?
If you look into, what I take, I don't take a whole bunch of supplements. I don't like to take too much, but I do like to stick to a simple vegan-based BCAA, especially when I'm eating out. I don't use too many protein powders, but it is an easy, quick meal. You mix it with some fruits. Diet mainly, I don't take multivitamins. Supplements. People are always worried about that. I may take a B12 once a week when I remember. You don't really need it. And yeah, I just like to keep it a whole food plant-based diet. I try not to pop too many pills. Keep it clean and just stay away from too many powders. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Ravi. All right, next up is a smoke show vegan babe who is competing very soon, and she's making me feel real fat-jacked today. Fat-jacked on the beanstalk. Let's welcome Maria Lee to the stage. Woo! Look at this hottie. Maria has been vegan for 3 years. She's got her competition suit on and everything. That's how much she loves you guys. And they love you too, Maria. She is currently prepping for her bikini competition in 3 weeks here in BC on June 23rd. And she's also the owner of Tribe Fitness. And she's got moves. Look at this. Look at this smoke show. All right. Maria, your question is, what is your best tip for fat loss as a vegan athlete?
Alright guys, so the reason we're all here today is because we know that eating animals is definitely not one of the ways to have a healthy, strong body. So my number 1 tip, very obvious, is to cut animal products out of your diet. Number 2 is to weight train and strength train daily. And number 3 is to think happy, positive, pleasant thoughts, not only about yourself, but about everything and everyone around you. Okay, so spiritual, emotional, physical, if you can hit all of those points, then you're golden.
Love it. Thank you. All right, you strut your sexy butt over there next to Ravi. All right, next up is the oh-so-studly vegan for 8 years, Taylor Patterson. Now, Taylor is extremely shy, and this is killing him right now to have to be up here. So, definitely give some love to Taylor. Look at this hottie. Look at this. 8 years vegan. And Taylor has been a personal trainer for 10 years right here in Vancouver, and he's the owner of Power Plant Body. And Taylor, your question is, how much protein do we actually need to build muscle as vegans and vegetarians?
Just eat whole foods and let your body figure it out.
Really? I guess what are some of the protein sources you do recommend?
I like quinoa and legumes, lots of beans, nuts, seeds.
Am I the only one that is blown away that he looks like this, considering he's just eating beans and whole foods? That is impressive. All right, big round of applause for Taylor. Thank you. Nice. Wow, I think I might have to hire him.
And I transformed to that guy on the right, which is what you see today. He looks younger, right? On the right. You guys know my age? Anybody know my age? I'm 39. I look older on the left. I look younger today because of the power of the plants. And as I said, growing up in Chicago, I didn't have that. I didn't have that abundance of fruit. I had this. Reprocessed foods. Cheetos, Fritos, Ruffles, you name it. We had that junk. That's what you find in the hoods, in the impoverished neighborhoods such as Chicago. On every corner, you have places like McDonald's, and you also have liquor stores. Those are in every food desert in urban America and Chicago. That's what I grew up on, you all. And chicken shacks and fast foods, and that's just all I knew. So when I went to prison and I started just eating all these carbs, my body transformed, okay? Because I was trying to be like these guys. That was landing me in the streets of Chicago. And then I ended up going from that guy, 257 pounds, right there, to this guy right there, 195 pounds of solid muscle. You see the difference right there? To there? That's plant-based in prison. That's my prison shot. In case you guys want to take a photo right there. We're plant-based right there. And again, I didn't know what was going to happen. All I know, my body transformed, and I lifting. I was one of the strongest men in that prison complex. I was deadlifting cars, repping over 500 pounds, repping like it was nothing. My PR at the time was like close to 600. I was squatting over 400, repping like it was nothing. I was pitching over 405 pounds like it was nothing. And I couldn't figure it out. And all my inmates and all my cellies was just looking at me like I was crazy. They're like, that's that crazy and that weirdo. Like, that's a crazy and a weirdo. They couldn't understand that here I was not eating meat protein, okay? And I was able to maintain my size and even outlift them, outlift the best of them, okay? And that's because the power of the diet does tremendous things. And so when I got out of prison, I went down that rabbit hole and discovered that dairy was a problem. Because when I was in prison, I was about 70% vegan and 30% dairy, because I didn't know what I know today about the dairy industry. So once I found out when I got home and I started reading information and getting this data, I cut dairy completely out of my diet. So I went from that vegetarian guy to this guy. That's an Ironman triathlete, that's me, which I do about 10 to 12 races per year. When I tell you my body I felt like a superhero, and I was able just to compete at a high level and do incredible things, and still could go to the gym and still outlift guys and go run sub 7 miles like it was nothing, all because of my primary high wall diet. And that's the final product. That's the guy right here. Well, like I said, 257, 260, down to 180. All on the power of plants, guys.
By 987% in 2017. This is crazy. This is something that is completely taken off. It is not a fact. It's not so good.